Hey guys, we're going into the finals of a Shadows over Innistrad draft. We're 2-0. We're looking to go 3-0. And I think this hand's a keep. I mean, we do need to draw a land for it to be, like, great. Well, 2 lands even for it to be amazing. But having a bunch of 2-drops, a 3-drop, and a 4-drop seems pretty good. And both our colors also. Although we do need our second. That's our only card we need double green for. But we're going to get a quick early start, so it appears. Somebody will let me play my land. There we go. All right, drawing a land there's great. That means I think we lead with Moorland Drifter. We care a little less if it gets blown up because our veteran Cathar in the late game can really turn a game for us. Manic Scribe is a good blocker, and we don't really. I mean, we have some payoffs. Oh, he did put our. I was just saying we don't have much, but he did put our Griff's Boon in there, so. That's pretty good. I think I just play my flyer here since it can fly over this thing. And, you know, if this gets flying, which it can do pretty soon, with Griff's Boon or otherwise, I'm pretty happy, I think. Can this only be done as a sorcery? Yeah, it can only be done as a sorcery. Okay. Alright, so we can now also play our Pack Guardian and get some sweet value out of it, too. So I think I just swing in the air here. Assuming it'll let me. There we go. And I think we do this, and then we play Pack Guardian and discard a land. I think going wide is good. It'll also get us almost to Delirium. It's weird that we hit the card types we hit. We hit 2 enchantments and an artifact, which our deck doesn't have a huge, number of. But I do like the Boon being in there. That could come in big later. Putting it on my Pack Guardian when my opponent's tapped out could be pretty game breaking. Alright, so our opponent is doing nothing this turn. I mean, getting closer to Delirium does mean he could mill us, but it also means our Moorland Drifter gets flying, and so does the other one in our hand. So, he's halfway to Delirium. As are we. Drawing Griff's Boon and always watching probably would have been better, though, but, you know. That's okay. But I think definitely flashing in Pack Guardian, getting 6 power that's coming at our opponent next turn is pretty key. So we're going to do it. Alright, we're at 3 card types. Okay. I think we just swing with everything. We could take a turn off and just put a bunch of put Griff's Boon on something, but I don't think we want to do that. Really. We do have 0 humans, which is kind of odd. So we get in for, he probably blocks the 2/2 here, and we get in for 8. He could have Jace's, whatever, the -4/-0 thing. But that, still means he's going to take some serious damage here. That does put an instant in his graveyard, though. But I think we can probably kill him before he mills us. Again, Delirium will help us with our creature in play that can't fly. Our opponent lost connection to the game, so I'll be back with you guys when he's back. Right, so he did block a 2 as I expected. We get in for 8, dropping him to 10. So I think we just play another Drifter. We're not going to draw a human to make Veteran Cathar have value, but he may mill us more or something. Meaning we have 6 damage in the air, and I'm going to go ahead and hold on to the Cathar for now. We don't really need to commit more to the board. There is a small chance that he has the -2/-2 spell, which would be bad for us. Our Pack Guardian survives, but everything else would die a horrible death. But if he taps out for that, that means we probably get Griff's Boon and Bash for 5. So, okay, Stallion of Ashmouth is not the card I was worried about. At least there's that. Okay, well that's good. It's going to give us Delirium. It also means we can just attack with everything and not worry. So that's what we'll do. Two, 4, 6, 8. Yeah. I was like, if this much mana up, are you sure you want to just? I don't know. Okay. All right. I think we use Puncturing Light on the Stallion. That gives us flying. And it means he's dead next turn, basically, no matter what. We also keep our 4/3, so now everybody has flying. Not everybody, but some of our creatures have flying. I'm going to continue to hold on to 2 cards. Our opponent's just dead to flying damage. What's he got? Manic Scribe number 2. Okay. Yep, so Griff's Boon on its own. All right, well, our deck has proven to be aggressive after a round 1, which was very strange. Okay. So, I don't really think we have anything great for the sideboard. I really wish I'd picked up the Enchantment Destruction, Artifact or Enchantment Destruction Investigate card, but, you know, we'll survive. All right. We'll just send this same deck back out there. If our opponent has that card that gives -2/-2, we can almost guarantee he sided it in, so we may want to keep that in mind. This is a good hand. If we get Always Watching mana, we're just, like, we don't lose, I don't think. Well, that makes it a little better. That means we have another chance to get to Always Watching mana. We probably play Devilthorn Fox. Yeah, it's still what we play. Although I suppose if we end up, if our opponent ends up not playing a spell next turn, our 2/1 does flip and become a lot scarier. But the 3/1 can punch through that Manic Scribe, so him having this in play makes me worry a little bit less about the Biting Rain, I think it's called, that goes -2/-2. Well, he would have flipped. All right, we got there. So I think we just go for it with Always Watching. No counterspell. Great. So now our creatures are scarier. They can't block the guy who's out there anyway, but every creature we play is going to be larger, so, you know, we can easily survive that, especially because we have a clue in play to help us get back the value. So we just smash in for 4. To the Slaughter, I've drafted it a few times myself. I haven't been super impressed with it. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, well. All right, drawing a land there I think is pretty good. Do I attack with my Fox and be willing to trade for that zombie? I'm not sure that I do. Yeah, I probably do. We just have so many creatures in our hand that taking away one of his zombies that can get Death Touch is pretty relevant. All right. So I think now we go Cathar, and we'll play the Logger. We can give it double strike, so, and if our opponent decides to dirtle here, then we feel pretty good. He has to leave mana up to give Death Touch to this, so, and that's what looks like what he's going to want to do, but we can give double strike to whichever one he blocks. And then this also transforms. Yeah, it transforms, yeah. So we can't give double strike to that anymore. But it can give double strike to itself. I do think we attack with both still. I mean, it leaves him with difficult choices. If he blocks here, we just do the double strike thing. He's just going to take 8. Okay. I'm down with that. I think we just play one of our creatures on the off chance that once again he has a board sweeper. And I think it's going to be the Militant Inquisitor. And we can also leave mana up to crack or clue, so. Does that get countered? It does get countered. Okay. I think I'm okay with that. The board sweeper right now won't actually, the -2/-2 won't kill my creatures, so I think I just go for it and play Moorland Drifter in my turn. We shrink our own guy, but it can get double strike now, So it's not as much downside as it seems. Keeps bashing in the air. Rise from the Tides does not really get it done for our opponent here. I think we crack our clue. Okay, so we get to swing for a bunch. Our opponent's just dead, isn't he? He is just dead, because he can only block one. I give double strike to the other, and he's dead. So cracking that clue wasn't even necessary. All right, target human gets double strike. That's you, buddy. And that's game. So round 2 and 3 are deck 1 in like 15 minutes or less. Round 1 was grindy and strange, but our deck was super strong. This is definitely the best green-white human deck I've drafted so far, and I'm glad I recorded. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.